Hello everyone. Well, that feels a bit... Why does that feel so wonky? I just had a look and the camera and it said, oh, there we go, that's better. Hello everyone. It just said cafe's open. I don't know why. I thought I had loads of time to go. Hello everybody. Hello, hello. Ah, am I going to sneeze? First of all, yes, double check the mic is working. Perfect. Good evening everyone. Welcome to the Sim Cafe. I'm your host Jeff TSC. It is the 30th of July. 30th of July. Time is sailing by at an alarming rate. We are very much in the throes of summer here in the UK. As my nose gets super itchy on a slightly hay fevery vibe. Let's say hello to the chat. We should always start with that really, shouldn't we? So on that note, we've got Cosmic Mike, good evening. Pavel, Valta, Realstone, Alex, and that's about it in the chat so far. Welcome to all the lurkers as well. Help me guys, Taylor Shift is coming to my country. Wow. You might have meant Swift, and if you did, I hope you got tickets. Sell them on for $1 million. Anyway. Yeah, how are we all doing? It feels like very, very subdued in the sim racing world right now, right? That's how it feels. It is summer. I don't know why. I don't remember what went down last summer. I think last summer I had a little break in the middle of August. Nothing crazy. But this year it definitely does feel like a bit of a summer shutdown. Also we had the Euros and now the Olympics taking up a bit of our attention as well, right? And then the football's going to start in, just under 2 weeks. Week and a half. It's crazy to think. Football's back, Dave. So Chelsea are going to do well. Anyway, we don't talk politics here. So, Sweaty One today says, Mike, for everyone apart from me, because I have an aircon unit pointed at me right now, it is making me quite cold, if I can not exaggerate. And yes, looking forward to staying relatively cool throughout the 2 races this evening. Without that, I don't know when I'll be able to stream in the summer, I'll be honest. It's been pointed at me for the last month or 2, really. I just get very hot, sweaty, uncomfortable, and I'm not enjoying it that much in the summer. So here we are, aircon's pointed at me, I'm okay. What club are you a fan, Jeff? You can't really see it behind me, can you? No, it's a bit blocked out by centre. White Hart Lane is a football ground. If that makes any sense, Pavel, White Hart Lane? It's not called that anymore, is it, to be fair? But White Hart Lane, let's see how much you know about your European football history. So yes, looking forward to the next season. Should be interesting. It should be an interesting one. I think we'll do alright. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we need to do a fantasy football for the Discord. What do you reckon, Dave? Fantasy football for the Discord? Alas, this evening we will be doing 2. I get the feeling the chat is updating again, isn't it? Probably. That's fun. Oh dear, what is that deal? If I click on it, is it something update? Or maybe it's just quiet. Haha. Anyway, on that note, my camera's on a weird one. There we go. Could be an idea, boss. I'll take that. On that note, we need to warm up the old fingers and feet for... Feels like the camera's really high. Is that better? There we go. Need to warm up the old fingers and feet for today's racing. My safety rating is still very, very low. Some might use the word precarious. Alas, I need to do something about it. Probably a good time overall, I would say, to do it, right? I don't want any problems with joining an enduro or stuff like that. Or, man, good evening, sir. He's a Spurs fan, Pavel. There we go, sorry for that. David. Just because I'm not a blue. Although everyone else is an Everton fan in the community, isn't it, randomly enough? There we go. So, yes, I think tonight, definitely race 1 on the safer side. Now, if that means going from the back, I'm not sure. I can't figure it out. I feel like I should try and be safe from wherever I am on the grid, but I know, especially with Suzuka, if I start playing it safe, I'm just going to get tapped a few times, and I will not get more than about 0.1 on the safety rating, probably. I don't mind farming a bit this evening. So, Hotspurs, there we go, that's the idea. Hotspurs, go on, Pavel. I was thinking, David, about getting the new 3rd kit until I saw the price. I was like, oh, Lord. £85 for a shirt. I remember when it used to be 45 and we thought that was a lot. We're not earning double what we used to, are we? Salford City beat Everton. Wow, Mank. I mean, some teams are having a very interesting pre-season. What I find interesting about pre-season, right? Is it? It's this one, isn't it? The kit prices are a bit, yeah. Especially, Dave, when you see when they do the pro version. Have you seen that? And it's like 140 quid or something. You're like, why? But there we go. Yeah. So, Celtic beat 3 Prem teams, including City. What the hell? They beat City as well? When was that? I don't remember that bit. Yeah, the pre-season stuff. I don't know, like... There's obviously different teams play different parts of their squad, like proper youth lineups a lot of the time, missing the spine, stuff like that. I mean, you'd like to think, really, if you were that good, you'd probably just win the match, wouldn't you, basically? But then there are some also differentials with fitness, aren't there? Like, United played Rosenborg, and Rosenborg were in the middle of their season, so you can imagine for them that was quite easy, sort of thing. So, we've got a few games coming up in Seoul, I think 3. One of them's against Bayern Munich, so we've got some half-decent opposition, because you need to play pretty high level, really. I think that helps. So we're going to have a bit of that. But no, I think this year it's going to be quite interesting for Spurs, because the squad is going to be vaguely fit. We're not going to have African Nations or Asia Cup screwing up our players. We haven't had a tournament where all our players were there till the last match, which we seem to have quite a few times in recent years, weirdly. So, yeah, I'm quietly confident. I think we started brilliantly last year, and I think we'll carry that momentum further this year. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, tonight we have 2 races at Suzuka. Chiesa will play for Tottenham. I doubt it. I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Because he is unbelievable. I really do like him. And he would probably fit in nicely on the left, I think it is. Or did he play right? I can't remember. But we need a striker. And Arsenal think they're good, so you got work to do. Oh no, they are good. Don't get me wrong, they're very high level. Dark Thorn, good evening. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. Wish you luck in the races. Thank you. How are you getting on with Spa? Done any more work? Any more work? Any other tracks you tried since that with the tips? Hitting the last third on the Apex, that kind of thing? Anyway, we did also say, ladies and gentlemen, on the Discord, that this would be potentially the last, not potentially, so it will be, the last streams of the summer for TSC. I will be doing one stream on the 15th of August for my company, which is a bit different. It's going to be a bit unique, and I'd love you all to tune in and donate, so please do. But that's kind of for my business, if you like. It's a bit of a weird one. And I'm quite happy that the channel is in a place where I'm able to offer that, and it's not a problem, so that's cool. So we're doing a race for cancer research. There's going to be 6 drivers in the car, so that's going to be pretty cool. So looking forward to that. And most of them all of them have never driven before, so it's going to be really difficult. And if I can just herd these cats, we could have quite a decent race. It'd be funny anyway. It'll be very funny. It is hot. It is that, man. Also, please, let's not forget, I run a community. I run the social media on my channel. I run the streams, and I do the racing, right? So there's quite a few things every time I turn on my PC, sort of thing. I'll do a race. There's a lot. And also, I think with the hobby thing, I just don't feel like I want to keep killing it all the time. I like little breaks. So I think this little bit of time off in summer is going to do really nicely for us. It also means that when I come back, it is really hot today, hottest day of the year, right? When I come back, I am going to smash it, for sure, and really go hard and enjoy a lot of streaming, preferably as it gets a bit colder. I mean, there are times earlier in the year when I was doing 6 or 7 in a week, and then 6 or 7 the next week. Just the way it goes, isn't it? It's definitely a winter sport for me. The colder, the darker, the better, really. I like it when being in the rig warms you up. That's what you want. So when I just use my little fan here, I've got a little fan, it's a tiny fan really, it's a little clamp fan. And yeah, when I'll be using that again is when we're in the right place, I think. And also, I dare say over this break, I have got quite a few things to do. Doing the Brands Hatch video, planning the next TSC Cup, and probably planning as well my dad's charity race, while also running another charity race. So, if anything, I'm calling it a break, but I'm not going to be that far. I will always be on Discord. So, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really nice refresh. I hope a lot of the community take my lead as well, and also take a bit of time away from their rig and PC maybe and stuff, sort of thing. But yeah, that's my plan. And we'll be back raring in the autumn for sure. Really looking forward to it. Now, the problem we have here is that there's 55 seconds until this server finishes. So, we'll just wait until... are you on the glue or just using the cloth? Interesting from Sim Racer. Probably gonna just... Where are we? Where's the... Where's the buttons? Hold on. If we do that one. There we go. And Darkthorn says, the advantage for me is I'm in a desert, so most places have AC to battle this. Today, didn't we, buddy, when we did a bit of coaching? I mean, I'm lucky I've got my little aircon unit pointing at me. It's probably very expensive for, like, money, and it's not efficient. We've got a window open with a hose going out, so the room ain't cold. It's just cold on me. And it's very, very, very noisy and blah, blah. So, I'll make do. Right, okay. So, 2 races today. Gonna farm some SR, please. I do like Suzuka. I mean, I've talked about this before, right? It's definitely a hot lap track. At racing, pretty tricky. We're in the Porsche. Weirdly, I don't have a setup. Ah, look at that. Lovely to hear that one, Matt. Your coaching for me has gone a long way, just if you wanted to know. I mean, happy, very happy to hear that. I'll be honest, a little bit selfish. I just want to see you in our races, you know, doing your thing and getting in there and having clean races with us, right? And team racing, another person I can race with on a team, that kind of stuff. Love racing with people all over the world. So, love to hear it, buddy. More than happy to help, like I said, on specific tracks. I've got a little bit of track knowledge for some tracks. I can help you out. I think there's a ceiling for my coaching. I don't know where it is. I don't think I could help anyone fast go faster, really. Maybe. I'd have to do a bit of like studying them and stuff and helping out people that are just getting into it. Low-hanging fruit, right? Low-hanging fruit. There's a lot more things I can pick up on immediately and help with. I think in the right way is the other part of it, because I do teaching for a living. So it's how you help people. Was able to get Suzukas and the O2s. Almost the ones. Love it. Bro, I mean, like I said, you just keep doing that practice with some of those tips as well. Really try and refocus. The biggest ones... Oh, here we go. Go on, Tony. You've all seen the picture now on Discord. He's off. The eye thing is something I always still have to work on. So, you know, I'd assume most people struggle with it. What was your highest ELO so far, Jeff? I looked the other day, Alex, and it was, I think it's 1744. That's 1750, I think, roughly. I've hit that twice. And then, whenever I get to that point, let's just say, like, things sort of almost conspire against me, and then it just starts tumbling. I dare say this time round, we should have a clearer shot. I have some very set equipment that I'm not changing any time. And I'm probably not moving anytime soon, and my job and everything else is quite secure now. So actually, I've got a bit of a free shot just to enjoy the sim racing and focus on that as well. So I hope I'll be able to do that, really. There are ways I can get... Carl, anyone looking for a partner for the next LFM Duo? Is it next month? I'd love to have said yes, Carl. I would love to have said yes, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I would say also ask it in the ACC Racing. ACC Racing channel. You might get a better response. And also, Carl, I can add you to the TSC Racing role if I haven't done that already. And then you can ask it in TSC Racing. And then people may be even more likely get the right audience. Oh yeah, totally. Well, Alex, also I'm about to go on a break and I've just had a big ban and I'm farming SR. So right now, we're just doing our best not to damage it. I'm lucky I got through. I'm happy that I got through rookies. Oh, this car's alive. Without destroying my ELO while farming SR. I thought I was going to have to sacrifice a lot. I sacrificed a bit, but it wasn't too bad. And I enjoyed it. You got to enjoy it, right? Or what's the point? Oh, this Porsche. So I've just been driving Aston Martin round Spa. I thought I did very well, thank you very much. I thought I had a really good quali. I thought the start was pretty strong. I thought my first stint was, I mean, you know, pretty decent, really. And then, yes, please, it's Spa. Well, like I say, placed it in the right places. And I'll add you to the role, yes. I'm sure that's what you're referring to. So, yeah. I thought I did really well. My second stint was pretty good, actually, because I was really going for that time, wasn't I? So most of my laps were around the late 18s, early 19s. So that was cool. Didn't have a track cut in my second stint. Just thought I did a really pretty solid race. What do you guys think? Anyone watch it? Anyone in the chat see Sunday's racing? I thought my two stints were fairly, and the quali were pretty bang on. But now we're in the Porsche again. It's my turn. Oh, terrible in the fast turns. Don't look at that. Don't look at our team. He's brilliant everywhere else, all right? Including... Oh. Yeah, I need to do better there. Well, obviously, but I mean, my braking, it was not good. Maybe I'll turn in second. Maybe we'll get the tyre pressures up. Maybe, maybe. Anyway, I hope you've all had a good Tuesday and start of your week. I don't know how busy you all are at work. My workplace is not the busiest right now, you know, because training is less likely in August, really, than any month, pretty much. So, still got stuff going on. Working on stuff in the background more now. But yeah, plenty going on. I'm chatting away, not really focused here. I need to get lovely and smooth here. The smoother you are around here, you get rewarded so highly. The dance on the pedals I was telling you about, Matt. That concentration and focus on what you're doing with your feet really pays off here so bad. Really big time. Woo! That's why I love it. That kind of fun. You don't get that in the Aston. The Aston, you just can't spin it, can you, Dave? Juan, Dave? Can't spin it, can you? Almost impossible. The adjustments you have to make in the Porsche crack me up. It's so alive. Oh, did I invalidate there? That's sloppy. Ah, Spa. I'll tell you, Carl, I'd love to have done it. I would love to know how to stop my chat from sticking. That is really bugging me at the moment. It was a setup. I mean, I was alright with it, I'll be honest. Really like Suzuka, great mixture of corners. Agreed, Mike, definitely. I said it right, it's great for hot laps, it is a lot of fun, but racing here is very tricky, I find. There's just no room for the overtake, really, and people get frustrated in the end. And there's a lot of mixed speed turns where you can just clump into someone. But I think there's probably a few little things I could adjust as I come back in the autumn. I call it the autumn, it'll probably still be really hot, that's what I'm worried about. That I can start adjusting, like, my practice sessions and my qualies, being a little bit more focused on how I run them, a few things I can do. It's a bit like when you're in the gym, you don't just turn up and randomly do some exercises, right? You do a little pattern and a routine and it helps. So maybe I can incorporate some of that into some of my practice. Things like that. Have a bit more focus on what I'm doing rather than just go out on track kind of thing. You know? A few set routines. I might respond quite well to that. It does feel quite slidey. I'm on the default aggressive and it's definitely moving about a bit. Let's turn up the TC one, see if that makes a difference. I raced here last week with Jeff. Yes, you did. We had the cooler conditions. Slightly, Dave. But good to see you in the chat, Baz. Oh dear. Look at me making bad use of the pedals you gave. Yeah. Good point. Good point, Matt. Darkthorn.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
204. Don't call it a comeback.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Oh, invalid. No. Nightmare. Our time is pretty impressive. Bit of work to do here. Bad howdy do there. How we doing? Our Missouri warrior, UFC champ Casey. Good to see you, bro. We have some real hot weather here at the moment, Casey. We're talking at least, you know, 90, 95. We are baking out here. Hottest day of the year. That is an invalid 202. I've got some work to do. Server opens in 7 minutes or 8. That was so sucky. 26-1. We've now got a bit of competition with Wayne's Earl. Here he comes. Well, we just saw that coming. We'll be keen for the overtake. Let's have a bit of close racing. Come on, bum. Why are you flashing? Why are you flashing? I bet he'd report me if he could. I bet he'd report me if he could. To practice server, buddy. You find your space. Say hello. Hello, David. Been raining and mild. Ah, no chance here. We're in full blast mode. Why am I struggling to brake there? What ABS have I got on? 4. Set the ABS on 3. Pour it. Oh, blimey. Time out for Marchand. We'll never run out of track. What if we do?
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. There's a black damage on the right of the car.
Well, that's annoying. Do you reckon he'll get me banned? It's winter in South Africa now. Sunday weather forecast is 35 degrees. Gee. Oh, that is hot, Carl. Too hot for me, mate. I would wilt in that kind of heat. I'll tell you what, I think I should have picked the BMW because this is going to fill me with regret.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
The BMW is really easy. Is it too late to pick the BMW? Is it too late, chat, to go on NFM and pick the BMW? When's the LFM? Where's the sign up deadline? Let's have a look. Where are we? Sign up deadline? What's wrong with the Porsche? I mean, it's just a bit easier in the BMW, you know. I could change the registration. Oh, hold on. Oh, it says cancel. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're just going to have a nice and easy time farming in our BMW. It's a stable car. I think I've got a setup for it as well. There we go. Look at that. The power of technology. Yeah. My Porsche was a bit like, oh, and that aggressive setup. I wonder if the aggressive setups aren't particularly amazing, because that was me all over the place. Right. Do I need toxic waste? I think a little bit of toxic waste this week wouldn't be a bad thing. There's a few left in here. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit... Hello, good to see you, 40. It was a little bit on the sketch there, and I can't be bothered to fight it tonight. It's kind of fun, but also I'm looking to farm some safety rating, and I wasn't going very fast there. And I need like a lot of patience on the pedals. So we'll worry about that another day. Right, server opens in 4 minutes. It would probably make some sense to get myself a little bit on the old on the old BMW kind of. Let's quit that. I just realised, David, is that the most sarcastic question you've ever asked me? Oh, you're in the big boys club. Oh, 40. Sorry, mate, for your sins. Oh, we got wonton racing here. Alicia's one. Yeah, let's do Alicia's wonton racing with a China flag. China. Let's do another lap. Come on then.
Green light.
Set up. Load. Yay! I've got loads. Everything you could ever want. Look at this. We've got 4 minutes. Let's see how this goes. Put on TC3. No, okay. No, I mean, I think tonight might be a night when I just can't be bothered. Obviously, I've not done any practice really before this, so a little bit fresh. Do you know what I'd really like? I appear to have, although I can't see it during the day, I have got literally the dirtiest screen in the world, champs. I've just noticed. I think because I talk a lot, I must be spitting all over it, because it is just the dirtiest thing in the world. So come with me to the kitchen. 2 sad cats that haven't eaten their dinner because it's not their favourite naughty stuff. 2 very sad cats. They used to eat McDonald's basically every day with their cat food, and now we're giving them proper food, and they're not impressed. And they think we're probably punishing them, and they look very sad. It is also very hot, which probably doesn't help. But yeah, we're not seeing them eating a lot at the moment. Typical cats. Typical cats. Oh, it's Tuesday night. At least she's gone dance, hasn't she? Oh, I forgot about that. Ugh. Alright, okay, let's just... obviously they say never spray straight on the screen, right? Yeah, yeah. Whose idea was that? There we go. Look at that. Wow. We've just gone from 1080p to 1440p. Look at that. Incredible. I should have done that a little while ago. Jeez. 150 frames. Look at you go, PC. Very proud of you. 150 frames. Right, I would say it's better. I've got rid of all the major bits. Wow. Look at that. I'll see apexes now. Right, we'll go and put this away, shall we? We'll go and put this away, and then we'll jump on the server, and we'll have a little race. Won't we, gang? We'll have a little kind, gentle race at Suzuka. No excitement, just getting around, doing our thing. No craziness. It's not that kind of time of year. Oh. I'll tell you what though. Probably, I would assume, although, you know where assumptions get us. I should have cleaned the LED display is also full of little bits. I should have cleaned that probably. It feels like there's a plastic on it still, but I can't see it. I think the most exciting thing that's going to happen in football this year is going to be Man City's charges, right? Is that actually going to come to fruition in August or something like that? Because that's deductions and relegations, probably, I'd guess. Well, would I say that? You know, but still, that will really shake things up, because I think the other big problem we've got now in British football is with FFP, can anyone actually afford to put together a team that will be able to beat City? It's the problem, isn't it? It's dark. No, it's bright and it's great. What? It's fast and grey. Are we going to get a bit of rain? I sense rain. I sense rain. I'm fine with that. $30 degrees. What? Lowest in split. Oh, that sucks, bro. That's horrible. Feel for you, 40. Feel for you. Where am I? What's my number? Anyone see it? I'm 13. I'm bang in the middle. I've got a relatively simple task ahead. Harry Brown. Do I recognise any names? Nah. I think when we get back into it after summer, we'll start to see a bit more common names. Might just start from the back. Yeah, be careful with that one. Right forward. I don't know if it was you or someone else mentioning that people have been reported and penalised. Poop said he went from, check this out, 26th to 29th at the back, and someone reported it and he got done. So just see a book. I recognise you. You're always about. So just bear that in mind, sir. Right, here we go. Quali. Let's do some laps and get the yeah, not quali. Yeah, I agree. It's a bit of fun. Quite a few cars ahead of us on the grid, on the track, I should say. Not many behind. I'll hopefully be out of rookies when you get back. Right, well, have you? I'm not sure how long you've been watching, actually, Matt. But have you seen any of the recent streams where I was farming SR? Right, I mean that's pretty much up until last week. So I don't know if you have. You see what to do, right? If you genuinely want to get out of rookies quickly, just stay at the back and don't go off track. It's as simple as that, I say. No contact with anyone. That is a big no-no. And don't hit any walls. Also a big no-no. That's a ×4. But any off track is a +1. So do none of that and you get about 0.5 per race, maybe 0.47, sorry. But about half. So it wouldn't take long. That's when I found you. Nice one, buddy. So yeah, like it won't take you long. Oh, this BMW is so heavy, I forget. There we go. Go on, tractor. Feels so stable compared to the Porsche. And the engine braking just seems either I'm going a lot faster in the Porsche or it's better in the BMW, I can't tell. Yeah, I think you'll be out of rookies, bro. But like I say, what I'm doing now, once you're out of rookies, you'll probably want to go a bit higher than 6, right? You want to go more like 8 or 9. So maybe keep that mentality for a little bit. And it'll only help you improve your skills. And then when you're really ready to start fighting, your ELO will go very quickly to where it should be. You know, even if you hit like 500 or 600 ELO by farming, whatever. Once you start proper racing, it'll fairly quickly get to where it's meant to be. Yeah, 5.5 and 10 races, yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's just so much easier than the Porsche. As much fun as the Porsche is. Oh! Interesting. Worth remembering for next time. But again, I don't know how much it was setup related, unfortunately. I was using the default aggressive and it did feel a bit loose. Maybe the default safe is a bit more like a race setup and default aggressive is the quali one, right? Don't know if Aris has ever confirmed that. He'd probably say no. Nearly, Mank. You'll get there, bro. Okay, let's go. We're just, we're not really looking for a valid lap here, to be honest. That's the problem.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
So Valter asked the question. So how are you today, Jeff? Without a question mark, I might add,
Well,
but
mate,
whatever, we'll get there.
fastest lap so far.
Fastest lap 2:08. That's annoying. I shouldn't have registered one. It's a good question. I'm good, thank you. Oh, itchy nose. I can't complain. It is summer. Health is wealth, and I'm not far off tip top. So you know you've got to take that as much as you can. There have been some very horrible events in the UK in the last day or two, which makes nothing particularly pleasant, but you know, we try not to look too much into those things when we're trying to do our pastimes, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, I'd say pretty good, bro, thank you. Looking forward to the next few weeks, got plenty of things planned, got my birthday coming up, where I should be having a bit of a flight club, for anyone who's done that in the UK before. Flight club is basically darts, like an electronic version in a nice bar. We play games with your friends, quite a lot of fun. So I'll be doing that on my birthday, and I booked a really nice meal for Alicia for her birthday. Also probably going to take her to a cat cafe because she is truly obsessed with the cats. I think that could be quite a good idea. And also, she's probably going to take me for a meal for my birthday as well. Looking forward to that. I'm trying to arrange a tournament. Here's a question for anyone who's watching. I know there's not a massive amount of us. Did anyone here play Kirby when they were young? Kirby. However you spelled it, that's what we called it. Did anyone here play Kirby when we were young? On my estate in the summer, we were fixed on it. All summer, all over the estate, everyone would come down, we'd have tournaments. Yeah, Kirby, that's one way to spell it. I love Kirby, says Blackbird. Yo, says Chronic. Because it's off the curb, that's... Right, there we go, Mank. Exactly that. So yeah, Kirby, right? And you know, it's like, I'm sure in every area we all had our own rules slightly, right? Well, on my, like I said, on my estate, it used to be a big thing. exactly, Blackbird. So I was thinking, oh, Barzy.
Yellow flag ahead.
We should play other things like run outs and knock down ginger and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, knockout, wasn't it? What's it called? Blocky. Did anyone used to play Blocky? I think it's called Blocky, wasn't it? Anyway, point being, I sent a little message to some of my friends from back in the day, right? I'm still in touch with, still good friends. And I said, like, if I arranged a Kirby tournament, are you down? They all said yes. So I now spoke to some of my family, because obviously my family are older than me, my siblings, and they all used to play it. And I'm wondering how far this net is going to, how wide this net is going to go. So I'm currently arranging a bit of a Kirby tournament. Again, some of the things that I feel a bit more comfortable doing when I'm not trying to run a community and stream most nights. So I'm going to make the most of this time and do some fun stuff. And I think a little Kirby tournament could be quite a vibe for me and some of the old gang. So, and the other day I was in Audi and I bought the ball because I was in there and I had some Olympic merch and I had a Team GB football for like, was it £8? So I picked that up, so now we've got a football for it. Do you remember it used to destroy the football when we were younger? It used to absolutely ruin it, didn't it? That's the problem with Kirby. Absolutely wrecked the football. We didn't care. Those tournaments were serious. Well, yeah, chucking it out of a corner, constantly bouncing it. Yeah, just break it, wouldn't it? All the stitching would go. Bouncing it off that corner.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Left to a soggy grey thing, pretty much. Hello, Jakob! No, Walter, you see? We were the generation before electronic stuff. We were outside. We were outside. Oh, I did a 204. That's fine. That's not far.
Cut detected.
Saka, oi, someone time out Blackbird almost immediately for that one. Jeez, Blackbird, not round here. Not round here. No, we don't play those games, all right? It's football. It's always been football. You can try and do it and change your own thing with it and start calling it soccer. That's up to you. Man, you're old. Walter, it's scary how old I am. Headers or volleys? Oh, yeah, headers or volleys was the main game, really, wasn't it? Did you used to call it Five Alive when you kick it against a wall and you had to hit that piece of wall every time you kicked it, one touch? Did you play that? It was like playing like a game of squash and you're getting some really stupid angles based on where you were on the estate. We used to call that Five Alive. You get 5 lives, right? I need to bring some... Do you know what? Funnily enough, oh, where is it? Oh, I saw it in the news the other day. I don't think it was Manchester. I think it was somewhere else. They've opened a football place, which is all our old football games in like a big warehouse. I don't know if you heard about this, Mank. Yeah, here we go. Massive park with 20 pitches. We had a school football ground just behind us that had like 3 pitches. And then a big pavilion that you'd always climb on the top of and do stupid things from. But yeah, guys, while we reminisce, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, I'm trying to get together a little Kirby tournament. I thought it'd be funny. Gary Neville's Museum. No, man, it's this new fun place. Like, just fun. Warehouse. Where did I see it? I can't remember what city it's in. It's not London. It was somewhere Midlands or North. I'm gonna have to try and find it. There was a little BBC article on it, I think, and it's basically a warehouse, and they put in loads of like furniture from streets and parks and estates, and then you get a load of footballs, and you just mess around there with your mates playing old football games like Five Alive, Barzy, Headers and Volleys. Kirby is actually one of the games as well. Kirby is there. It's quite fun. Anyway, see if you can find it online, Mank. It might be hard to find it actually with a Google search. Right, we're going nice and safe. So safe. Yeah, it is cool, Mank. Hopefully it's not very expensive. If there's one near me, we'd definitely do it. I did a Toca Social. Toca Social. T-O-C-A Social. Google that one, Mank. T-O-C-A Social. That's in, what do you call it? The Millennium Dome place. Wow, that's me using old terms, isn't it? O2, the O2, I should say. And that's like computerized football games where you kick a wall with targets and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Jumpers for goal. Hey, go on, Mank. Mank's loving the nostalgia right now, aren't you, Mank? Oh, do you know what? I'm on a little bit of a nostalgia tip at the moment, which is interesting, probably psychologically. Do you know what I did today, Mank? I typed in 90s movie trailers on YouTube. Wow. Just wow. Because you know what it was? I watched a trailer for a new movie that's just coming out, and I thought, what was it like back in the day? How different was it? And yeah, wow. Seriously different. It's quite funny. And also everything with movies back in the day. The best romance of the year.
30 seconds.
The best romance since Sleepless in Seattle. Sheffield Retro Football Warehouse. Yes! I'm going for Wouter's the man. He can find anything. You're like a detective, Wout, so I'll give you props for that. You're a very sharp guy. Yeah, check it out. Do you want to put a link? If you can find a half-decent BBC article, do you want to put a link in the chat? Right, we popped a Raspberry Toxic. A Zoot. Oh, blimey.
Going double file.
So confused. Kirby sucks. Whoa. Oh, I see. Now you're talking about Kirby. Fair enough. This guy. Well done, Wouter. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're 21 or 25. Me no want no trouble. Thank you, Wouter. I don't know who's racing, to be honest. They're getting very quiet. Oh! Toxic's been doing its thing, but it's nothing crazy. We're going to be getting the old Speedo soon. Three, I think, but yeah. We'll do open lobby tomorrow night because I don't think we'll have that many people, right?
Green light, give it all you can.
Yeah, very true, Blackbird. We do forget about a lot of the pioneering internet days. They were interesting. Very... Oh! Oh, I got away with it there because people were still doing silly stuff.
Right.
Where are you going, bro?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
People were still doing silly stuff there, and I just about got away with it. Don't you get here, mate. Sorry. So yeah, I'm thinking about hosting a little Kirby tournament back in my, and I'm thinking to try and do it in my old estate, but that may have a few issues. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to have to scope it out. Evening, Mariantella, good to see you. You had that many vacuums? So confused. That was poor. The guy behind me went so wide. Oh, bit of a traffic jam here, no doubt. Oh, that is very nostalgic, Wouter. Gonna get on my emulator later. I need to practice. I haven't played Kirby in years. Wow. You mentioned tournament. Right, yes. All the nostalgia in chat's got me a little bit invested. I need to focus on the race team. Come on, help me out here. Stop bringing back too many memories. I'm trying to focus. I think for me, one of the big memories was playing something like Halo on 4-player split screen on Hang'em High. Who remembers Hang'em High on Halo? The indoor one with all the tombstones and sniping each other just for hours on end, or chucking grenades and pistol shots and just long-range stalemates where no one would move. Never played Halo. Mank is in someone time out, Mank, for that one. Really? Never read chat. Agreed. I like reading the chat. It keeps me interested as well. But yeah, probably another way I can lose less elo from autumn onwards would definitely read less chat. And Need for Speed 2 over modem. Recording my friend's number. Wow. Smooth, Marianne. Very smooth. I think my first experiences of online gaming were probably... Is it the second Call of Duty? The World War II ones, right? Yeah, it's Call of Duty 2. When that was online. That might have been some of my first online gaming experiences. On a PC, no less. I wasn't really into the whole Quake thing. I played a bit of it. I thought Unreal Tournament was better.
Well done, mate. You're fastest.
Wow, do you remember when Unreal was a game? Or am I missing something?
Watch out in front.
Now I'm confused. No, I'm not talking about LAN, I'm talking about online. Online COD. I think on the PC was the first...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Sorry, break it to you, buddy, but you're not going to be close now. I'm going to move away from you. Hey, Stephen, good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. I have Unreal Tournament for Dreamcast. Wow. Have any of you got any really cool retro setups at home? I normally just get like emulators and stuff. I must admit, I'm a bit lazy in that way because it is a lot of work playing older stuff, and a lot of the time the memories aren't quite what it was. Do you know what's really interesting for me? I saw an old video, I say old, a fairly well-known video, I think, about CRT TVs. So you guys know before LCD we had CRT, right? And how what they used to do is the CRT would blur your pixels quite a lot. So all the old pixel art back in the day was, you know, incorporating that and it actually made images look quite smooth. Whereas now we play it on an LCD TV, and we sharpen every single line until it looks like a bit of a blocky, pixelated thing. And it was never like that really back in the day, because CRT used to smudge everything basically and soften a lot of the colours.
Well done, mate. This has been your first.
So I thought that was quite interesting to see. CRT definitely had a place. It also had zero lag for things like Duck Hunt. Literally zero. No latency, which you kind of needed when you're shooting ducks, right? Oh, I did worse than a Merc there. That was terrible. Exactly, mate. We had a friend in Warwickshire who we used to go and visit, and they weren't like a gaming family or anything like that, but they did have a Nintendo with Duck Hunt and I think 2 guns. And oh boy, when we went round there, would I play that non-stop. Just anything, just to kill some time and to play that constantly. Ah, and my friend, when I was growing up, when I was about 9 or 10, he had the SNES. Do you remember the rocket launcher SNES gun? That thing was epic, and we did have a lot of fun with that, old boy. Yeah, the old SNES rocket launcher gun. Can't remember what it's called now. That thing was unreal. The Scope or something, I think it was called. Fun fact, in the German version of Half-Life, blood was green. Oh, it's a shame. It's like when they numbed down Carmageddon, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going really slow there. That's pretty poor. My life just flashed before me. I really wanted a 0 incident point race, and then I nearly just lost it. Messing around with the gears. That wasn't nice. Super Scope 6. Oh, that was horrible. Take a breath.
Falling behind to the car in front.
Take a breath. That was a bit intense. My bro has C64 then a minute. Yeah, we all took that line, Mank. In my family, because I've got 2 older brothers, like 5 and 8 years older, they kind of had the machine and I just used it, right? So we had the Commodore 64 and then we had the Amiga 500. And then when I was like 13 or 14, I got the PlayStation 1. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. The graphics blew my tiny mind. Unreal. Stephen's showing a bit of age. No! No! There goes the 0 incident points. It's a shame. Not that it means much, I just like winding up the community with my zeros. With the bleeps. Chucky Egg, yeah, Chucky Egg 2 in my family. Big fans of that. And Boulder Dash. Really did quite bad there. Monster kill. Ooh. Built-in tape deck. Now we had the separate white and brown ones that never worked. Just rip up your tape. Glory days, eh?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Must be overtake there back after losing the position because I was being a bit too nice. Because I don't really want to go side by side and get a +4. At the moment, it's a bit pointless. No, man. The thing is, I'm a console Fallout player anyway, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get over there if it ever does. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be too complicated. I don't know. But yeah, I like the idea, but maybe not. There is a chain of cars ahead, isn't there? Interesting. The only one I know in our community has been playing it is Baz. And Dan, Skydiver Dan has been having a go. Skydiver Dan and Baz, why are you doing that, car? My car is trying to scare me on that curb. Halfway down. Yeah.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Oh yeah, definitely filled it for them. You know they have.
Well done, mate.
But it will be written and done in a slightly different way, you know? Like, there will be certain things it does and doesn't have that people might not realise. It comes with being part of a much bigger studio team, right? Be interesting. Or maybe it'll just be amazing and I should just shut up. There's going to be tears up ahead. We've got the Merc and the Aston fighting. They're going to go into Spoon here at Suzuka. And Merc goes early to avoid it. Let's go, team. Let's keep it up. We're doing all right. We're P16. We've gone one incident point from a slightly silly off track. Bit annoying. We'll be okay. Oh, we're catching BMW here. We're breaking away from P17, which is good to see. Let's hope we can keep that up. I'm driving a bit sketchy this evening, but don't worry about that, team. These things happen. I was on Retrofix a few weeks ago. Well, there's that thing I mentioned a little while ago on the Xbox that has a big kind of emulator that lets you play a lot of old games. And I have got the Cinemaware anthology on Steam, which has a lot of classics, including Wings and Defender of the Crown. I was talking about it a little while ago on stream. So, have a little crack at that sometimes for a little laugh. A little bit of Wings. Could do with a joystick though, really. Nice and smart, pulling away from Pidgeck again. Good to see. Probably going to get quite close here again. Yeah, especially if he's missing it like that. Here we come. Oh no, track limits. Poor, we can't do too many then. One more we're allowed, as it were. We can't do any more than that. I promise you. Outrun and Spy Hunter. Oh, good point. I'm trying to think, was there an Amiga game that was like Outrun, but was a little bit more shooty even? Because Outrun was never really on the Amiga, was it, for a long time, I think, or ever? Or was it a bad port? I can't remember. But I feel like there's one that's incredibly similar to that on the Amiga that was a bit more shooty. Basically the same game, but you're a proper shooty on the front. Can't remember. It wasn't a spree challenge or anything. I think it's a bit obscure. Yeah, not Spy Hunter, not aerial view. Yeah. Oh, Technocop, says Stephen. Interesting. Might have to Google that. I just remember it was your co-driver who was doing the shooting, as it were. Oh, this is a bit ugly. Seven minutes left. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying the Sim Cafe. Hope you're all enjoying the driving. I'm enjoying cruising around. It's nothing that intense in reality. As you know, I didn't really go for it in quali, and then I'm just kind of sat behind these cars that I might be slightly quicker than, but without doing a big move.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not wide again. This is the problem with these overtakes. I really did my best there not to do anything. That's a shame. I've got no more. If I get one more off track, I'm going to lose 0.1 SR bonus. Can't get more than 3 points. So fingers crossed here. No more off tracks. I'm just going to let the overtakes pass me by. Yeah, 5 min focus. Night Driver. Ooh. One of my favourite games on the Amiga, I don't know if you remember this one, guys, was Swiv. SWIV, I think it was. You had one helicopter and one tank. You could play 2-player with your brother. And me and my bro used to play that. Oh, quite a lot. Poor for you, good for me. Cheers. Right, at least I've got a clear air in front of me now. Let's just hope the guy behind does nothing interesting. F to those guys, yeah. I mean, we're in split 2. This isn't no rookie business, but there they go. Right, let's let those two fight behind us. Love it. You two have a little fight. Go on.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yes, and it would normally crash on like disc 7, I think. My bro used to love Monkey Island 2. I always found point and click when I was young way too boring, right? I needed action when I was young. I didn't appreciate them. But my older brother used to love Monkey Island and Civilization 1 and 2 and Settlers as well. But again, these are all games I used to watch him play. I couldn't really play them myself. I could watch him do it. Three minutes left. Let's try and bring it home without another track cut. Come on. That was terrible. I think I might have lost a second there. Moonstone. Oh, Moonstone was the big one, right? Poops, good evening. Oh yes, hello to Dan. Send Dan my love, please. Oh, Moonstone was the big boy, wasn't it? We used to love that. Oh man, I did find a really decent emulation of that a little while ago, and I was playing it a fair bit just because it was so much fun. Oh yeah. What was your least favourite monster, Stephen, in Moonstone? What was your least favourite monster? The balls. Oh, I used to love them because if you timed it right, they'd always show you where they were coming, weren't they? There's a little bit of their snout or whatever you'd see first. And then if you could line it up and do the forward lunge, you could stick them first time. I used to love that. Okay, it's a bit hot. Go on, Valter, you do that. Oh yeah, the intro scene with the and the forest walk at night with the druids. All very epic, agreed, Millsy. No, I want to say before that, we had the other game by Psygnosis, where the monsters flew in and took the baby from the hut. Do you remember that horrible scene? What was that? That wasn't Altered Beast, that was something else. It was one of the early Psygnosis ones. It was like Altered Beast, but it wasn't. That makes any sense? Really lots of chatting about Psygnosis games here. Shadow of the Beast? I want to say Shadow of the Beast. Beast Descent, Blackbird. You missed an S, sir. Played it, my uncle. Do you know what? Descent. Yes, my brother-in-law suggested that, and boy, was that an epic game. That was very epic. Oh. Last lap. I used to love Descent. Do you remember, was it Dungeon Keeper? I think it was, or something? Dungeon Master? We had to build weird things and fight. Oh dear. On the Amiga, Blood Witch. Oh, big fan of Blood Witch. Don't know why. We used to love that, me and my bro. Flashback, classic. Look at the graphics on that. We're like, oh my god. But that's what I was talking about with the CRT thing. CRT made games like Flashback look a lot smoother. They weren't that pixelated because the CRT would kind of smudge it all, right? I got arrested for doing that. Hold on, poop. Did a family channel. Poop, I didn't see a streaming schedule from you this week. Yeah, busy. Not doing anything? Power slide from Ratbag. Ooh, something about that.
Leader has finished the race.
Leader's finished the race. We're aiming to do something very similar. P13, can't complain. Been a very subdued race with our overtakes. You saw me let 2 cars through earlier because I didn't want to fight on an overtake. So yeah. Here we go, P13 all over. More SR in the bag, a good 0.4 hopefully. GOG for £1.19. Found! No.
Good job. You did the best you could.
Oh, poop, really? Are we meant to believe that? Why don't you tell us in the chat, in the Discord? Be like, everyone, I've got an old man's back. I'll see you in a week or 2. Let us know. No. Oh, he's done his back in. He's grumpy. Definitely done his back in. Yeah, Stephen, see if you can find Cinemaware Anthology on Steam. Cinemaware Anthology. See if you can find it. Okay, we'll get some results back from that one in a minute. What have I got in my pocket here? Oh, okay. Get that out. There we go. Don't need you. Oh, that was an alright. Thank you for keeping me company on that one, gang. That was good chat. Probably a bit too much chat, let's be honest. Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2 are on Game Pass for PC. Do you know what? I feel like I played 1 and then I remember 2 being quite complicated and I might have stepped away. Can't remember. But yeah, definitely a big old nostalgia trip on that last race. These gloves need a wash. The main areas on them are a bit... Yeah. What place did you finish? Too busy typing. Don't listen to him, David. He just wants sympathy. I'll put a note in. I'm on holiday next week, so I'm more worried about that. Worried? Oh, mate. Is it that bad, Poop? Do you know what? You're not going to like me saying this, but if you can find a way to hang from something, or, you know where your kitchen unit is at a corner, if you use your weight from your hands and hold yourself locked and then let your waist drop, you will feel a lot of relief and pain. You're going away just our sun come out? I know, Mank. Silly, silly. What can we do? Right, let's leave that one. We've got 10 minutes until the next server opens. 10 minutes. Anyone got any clever ideas? But it is nice to just farm. I'm walking like I've filled a nappy. Oh, Poop. Poop, you've 1,000,000%. You've got to do that. It's going to really be painful. And I will promise you, P98. Oh, what, you? Well done, 40. Was it tough? Mine, there were just cars spinning around. I wasn't overtaking. I was letting people through. It's all very nice. Is it Marrakesh or Morocco? Is that not in Morocco? Dave, or are you just playing? I can't tell. Yeah, Poop. Just go find the corner of your kitchen unit, put your palms on the top, and hold it and let your body hang. Honestly, it is going to help. Yeah, you're doing a tour, aren't you, Poop? Honestly, Poop, I can't say it enough times. And also, you want to do it more than once. You want to do it like 100 times a day. Just keep holding that weight on a corner of your unit. And I would say hang from a bar, but I'm guessing your gym membership ran out. So, had an impatient 5 door Merc 5. Oh, door 5 is in, right, I'm with you. Had an impatient car 5 go for a bad move that could have ended worse. I had a car nearly hit me once or twice, but I think I dodged it all. So. Typo. Who believes him? Who believes Dave does a typo? I'm not sure, Dave. I don't know if I'm convinced about that one. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night I picked Silverstone for our race because I love Silverstone, and I just thought, why not? I love Silverstone. Let's have some races there, so let's do that. I'm wondering about how many people are actually going to turn up at this rate, because boy is it quiet out there. So hopefully people do. I'm not going to guarantee anything though. I have a place I can hang from. I'll do that. Poop, be very aware that when you put your feet back down or pressure back on your back, it will be uncomfortable, but honestly, just repeat that as much as you can and it might just help you more than anything else. Because you'll find loads of people trying to find ways to like stretch, and I'll be like, oh, lean off the back of your bed and use a ball to roll over and all this stuff. That's all great, but what you really just want to do is hang. Like, genuinely hang. The best thing you can hang from, which is really hard to find, is something where even if you hang fully, your feet don't touch the ground. which is normally quite hard to find because poles are normally fairly reachable. But yeah, if you can get on one that has that, then you're laughing, because boy, the extension is obscene. I think as an animal, we don't do that enough anyway. That hanging extension of your body where you kind of pull everything a bit with gravity. There you go. Just my nonsense 2 cents worth. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this lovely Wonton Racing BMW and maybe a couple of overtakes, and I'll be back in just a second. Hey everyone. Oh, poop! It is godforsaken, but thank you very much. What do we get? What do we get? So, ELO. I got 2 ELO, and I got 24 SR. 4 incident points! No! Elevate your legs. Yeah, no, Blackbird, elevate your legs doesn't really... You need to be able to hang from something longer than that. That's the problem. Most pull-up bars, you can reach. Anyway, I'm listening and I'll do it. If I die, it's Freddy's fault. Yes. Yes, poop. Another good racing game with a good soundtrack is Motorhead. Ooh, I'm not sure how much I remember that one. It's been Freddy's fault ever since you blew out your back, poop. Never forget. When it happened, I did scream, Freddy! Maybe I'm being a bit bitter, but 19 ELO in that lobby seemed a bit harsh. That's the pace of it. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Who wants a membership for this godforsaken channel? Yeah, go on, Ford. There you go. That'll cheer you up a bit. A wild Jeff has appeared. There hasn't been chat on screen. No, there hasn't, has there? Why are you not? Well, whatever. Refreshing it has done nothing. Let me load it again. Hold on. Where is it? In-game chat. No, I'd have to restart OBS for that to work now. Sorry, Valts. Good old OBS, my PC. Since I've done the update on my PC, it's smoother, but it has other little quirks and bugs now that are differently annoying. I think I used to have them years ago, funnily enough, and they seem to sort of eventually disappear, but yeah, I mean, it's better. I shouldn't complain, but there are some annoying bits now. Right, server's about to open, so let's get involved. Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, when that happens, normally the only way for me to stop that is to close and reopen OBS, which is doable, but in the middle of a stream like this, I just can't be bothered. It's not a big deal. Right, let's. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted about the 4 incident points there. I thought I'd squeezed in. I thought I'd squeezed in 3. I don't remember the 4th one. I don't remember the 4th incident point. Ah. Very well. Anyway. Let's close that. Put you there. And pedal cam's working. Let's go. Multiplayer. We're back in the BMW again because we fancy a nice gentle ride, apart from where I nearly lost it at 130R. That was quite scary. Server opens in 1 minute. Monitor feels wonky. That's better. There we go. What the hell? There was one at 6 minutes. I'm not sure if I remember. The 20 and the 22. I don't remember the 22. Well, looks weird. No, I read it. Thank you anyway. Here's a question, guys, for everyone who is still here this evening. I am doing a charity event. Yeah, thank you very much, Valter. I am doing a charity event on the 15th of August, right, with my company. There's going to be like 6 of us here and 2 people on camera doing commentary. We need like a few games and things for people to donate. And I was thinking one of them could be, for one certain donation, maybe like 25 quid, we put an ice cube down the driver's back. Right? But also, there's going to be, instead of a pedal cam, I'm not going to have a pedal cam, we're going to have a camera facing the room where everyone else is. Right? And I think we need a few games for them as well. So if anyone's got any big brain ideas for that, I'll be very happy to hear them.
Green light.
We are now... Hey, Ford's here! Oh, I'm 15th. He's 9th. Hello, Ford. Eat one toxic waste. Yep, that could be up there, I think, definitely. But that might not be such a big donation. I think that's a smaller one. Bro, that's so cold. It's good, isn't it? Uncold, yes. But yeah, I was thinking other things we could do as well. But I'm not sure yet. I want people to come up with any ideas for things that people in the camera or in this rig can do while we are driving for 6 hours and probably crashing a lot. What else is there? I'm thinking there's other things we could make people eat, but that all starts getting a bit weird, so we've got to be careful. I don't know. I'm going to try and think of some ideas. Dan, good evening. We were talking about you earlier. Make it a ferret, you can have 30. This is your problem, Poop. There's never a boundary, is there? Poop, if you can find me a bunch of ferrets, by all means. Yeah, exactly, Bat Blur. That poor ferret. Honestly. I don't know. Oh, we could make people do 10 push-ups for a tenner. That could go on a bit. That people get crushed. Star jumps. Interesting. And we're all going to be in PPE, by the way, protection gear, like highly fluorescent stuff. Should be quite funny. One of the people who's going to be here is 6'7". I'm not joking. I've heard 6'7". Good luck to them. That's all I can say about that. 6'7". Yeah, I like that one idea actually, Valter. Seat all the way forward or back. I like that one. No, Valter. Dan, we were talking about Fallout London and whether it's worth getting yet. And then I was like, I know that you and Baz have been playing it. They're the only ones I know. Oh, let's go. Hello, Kulu. What do you want? You didn't eat your dinner. What do you want? Are you going to go in the toilet? I think Kulu's about to make my world a bit smellier. Kulu, are you about to make my world smelly? Oh dear, we missed it. We missed it. Okay, little man. Where are you? Look. Everybody, especially, well, I'll say Ford, but he's not here. Everyone say hello to Kulu. You can see his hair moving in the wind. Everybody say hello to Kulu. Mwah. Put your Kulu emojis up. Oh. Cutest cat. Cutest little cat. Oh, I know, Alex, I know. Right. Slap them with a fish. Ooh, rough. I think a fish might be a bit on the rough side, but we could think of something around that line. Well, actually, physical violence as a whole might be a bit tough. So maybe I'll go easy on that.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Throw a water balloon. Shut is working in this city. It is? Is it? I don't know about that. Anyway. Oh, in the other scene, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, no, sorry, Blackbird. No water balloons. I was thinking about cream pieing someone, but again, for obvious reasons. Not really how we want to do things here. Yeah, it's different, different elements. Very frustrating, I'll be honest, Vouts. I'd rather things just worked, right? It's
Slow car ahead.
whatever. Bigger things to worry about in the world. Yeah, but Poop, there's no donation in that. That's a problem. I like the idea, but apart from the fact that we would basically overdose on the stuff, I don't think I've got enough suppliers for that. I mean, you can expect to crash every lap, probably. It's going to be tough. Drive with hands crossed. Who, they'll break their arms. Well, that's you, Walter. Jeez. One spin equals spinning chair. We need more donation-based stuff, not just penalties for being rubbish, because we're all going to struggle. That's for sure. We're all going to struggle.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, poop. No, I think that'll break it, Walter. I don't think he likes doing that in a game.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
It's got to be more general fun stuff, I think. Really. Fun? You know, fun. Oh no, I've invalidated. Oh no! I was going for pole there. Nerf guns and pot noodles. I have got a Nerf gun, yes. Ooh. Okay, where can we go with a Nerf gun? I like your work, Poopy. We've got Nerf guns here. So someone could get shot with a Nerf gun. I'll be honest, it's got a bit of a nip to it. They are pretty nippy these days, Nerf guns, especially at close range. Ooh. Jeff T-shirt for winner. Maybe. Switch feet, brake with right and front. I mean... No, because I tell you the problem with that one, Walter. The moment you make your accelerator remotely hard to press, it is horrible. It really is. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you need it to be quite light because you're basically holding it down for, you know, 70% of the time, whatever it is. So that one would not work. It wouldn't work. No credit here. Not my idea. Not that imaginative. No, I'll take all the credit. Don't worry. I'll take all the credit. Oh, I invalidated the lap. No, I'm gutted. Right, PSIs are okay. Everything's okay. You alright, Kulu? Oh, don't go on the back on the road. That'd be tragic. Thought I was well off. It'd only be like, no, honestly, 30 seconds. Oh, it's horrible. It feels like you're going to get cramp. The Heusinkveld pedal, Walter, right? This throttle that I'm pressing, out of the box, I think it was at the highest difficulty. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, no way have I got to press that all race. And I've now got it on just above the bottom. It was on the loosest. I've given it a bit more firm attention now, but yeah. No. Isn't that the point? No. No, honestly, Walter, it would be... Also, I don't know how you can switch these things quickly either, to be fair. So, that's the other problem. Apart from not sure how to do it, it would be a bit of a horror. Right. Okay. Oh, here's something vaguely interesting for everyone. Googly eyeglasses. Oh, I like A-Name's work there. That could be interesting, but it maybe might make people feel a bit unwell, so we've got to be careful with that one, actually. Something like that. I like that. Or a blindfold. The Nerf blasters, I think, definitely going to work. A-Name. Pool noodles. One blindfolded lap of a navigator. See, the problem is there's going to be cars on track. Like, I mean, it's possible. I was thinking about the blindfold element, or like, maybe someone else does the steering for you for a little bit or something. Someone else doing the steering. And you're blindfolded, but you do the pedals. Yeah, what about that? You're blindfolded and you do the pedals and someone else steers. That's fair, isn't it? And that way they're going to be screaming instructions at you constantly to brake or accelerate. That'd be quite fun. We could do that, blindfold, and someone else takes the wheel. So the navigator's a bit less navigator and a bit more brake or go. Yeah, I love a bit of brainstorming, gang. There's never a bad idea, just one we haven't turned into a good one. I just coined that really badly. I think there's a phrase, isn't there, about there's never a bad idea, something, something. But we'll use my version. There's never a bad idea. It's just you haven't worked on it yet. Love our work, gang. Me and you, Poop, we should set up a new consultancy. For nonsense. Nonsense consultancy. Do you need some more nonsense in your life? I get that, Valter. I think if someone's like this, and I'm over the top, I wouldn't be that let me test it out. Can you imagine? Is there anyone else who's streaming or racing in this split right now who's doing this? So if I'm over here, it's close. It is close, but yeah, it's close. But you know, it's within the realm. Or if you're kind of to the side, you can go to the side. I think you can go to the side. But yeah, there's a few things I want to do to make it fun. Gotta sit on your lap? No! What? No, no, no. Just standing behind. I've got long arms. I can reach. With consent. I mean, look, we're not going there, ladies and gentlemen. It is, dare I say it, work colleagues. So let's just park anything remotely obtuse. Shall we? More big words for you. Right. Poop, you may have missed the chat earlier. Did you ever play Kirby when you were growing up, Poop? Did you play Kirby? Because I am probably going to set up a Kirby tournament. Hey, come along if you fancy it. Drive down. Yeah, I might have a little Kirby tournament. If you ever heard of that, Poop. I'm sure you have. You're not too old. Or are you? Right, last race of the evening coming up. We've got a brew. Ford P4. Well done, Ford. We're going to be chilling at the back. 0 incident points. 0. And preferably no crashing. Well, you know, certain people. We won't name names. But yeah, I'm going to host a Kirby tournament. And I bought a football for it as well. Downstairs at Audi. They had an Olympic one. It was the last one as well. It's like, yeah. So yeah. Fancy a few games, Poop, when your back's ready? Can you imagine just playing Kirby all day? That's what we used to do in the summer, innit? Just get a bit of a Kirby vibe going, and that was it. People were on it. Crazy. Two minutes until the race starts. Let's get ready with our last toxic waste of the day. That does feel a bit stuck to the package, I won't lie. Yeah, this one's a bit stuck. Oh, we might have freed it. Yeah, we freed that. We have freed the waste. Where's Kulu? Did he do a mess? I can't smell anything. Oh well. No traffic on the road in my day. Well, Poop, we lived on an estate. So we had like a road. It was just an L shape that came into this estate, and it was, yeah, dead most of the time. There was no through road, and it was at the end of a road, and it was all paved with curbs and pavement. So, yeah. Weren't there a lot of horse and carriages? Oi! Bit harsh, but yes, they probably were in Poop's day. People walking around lighting the lamps down the street, wasn't it, Poop? Barbarians at the border. Anyway, yeah, we've been having a bit of a nostalgia trip today, Poop. Don't know if you missed most of it. Too busy nursing you back. Go hang from something or pull yourself up on something, like the corner of the unit. Game off. Game on. Oh, do you know I did another nostalgia trip I had, Poop, earlier on today. I decided to Google or YouTube 90s movie trailers. Wow. That was some memories. And all in the same voice.
30 seconds.
But yeah. I was doing that earlier. A bit of a nostalgia trip, you know what it's like sometimes. Best of luck. That was a famous thing in my high street Ford. There was a guy who was, I think as an adult, was looked after, should we say, and he used to roam the streets of my high street saying, best of luck. As loud as he could at everyone. Massive dude, quite scary. Really big. Best of luck.
Going double file.
When he passed, they put a bench in the high road to commemorate him. We are P25. The pineapple toxic. Yeah, that'd probably be good poop, I guess. Might do a bit of that. Especially as we get up to winter, maybe. Get a bit cozy. Or maybe it's the summer making me feel nostalgic poop, I feel like. I feel like summer's making me a bit nostalgic somehow. Well, just the hot weather today. I was walking with Alicia and like, sometimes in the UK you just get this every day for like 2 months nearly. Just the way it goes, isn't it? We've got such a random island. Okay, so everybody, race 2 of the evening. We are still farming SR here at Suzuka. We want to get ourselves well into the 8s if we can. We'll get there, we'll get close. We'll get close. We might get to 8 if we do really well on Thursday. Race start coming up. Green, green, green. A good start, but again, we don't really want to be there. So we're going to ease off a bit. We also want to stop the guy behind getting too many ideas. Oh, a couple of curb hitters. They normally swing out into traffic. You'll see that happen a lot. People hit the curb and bounce into the traffic. Oh, or lose control a bit. Oh, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got?
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh, there's going to be more contact there. You can feel that one. So for those of you who are quite new to ACC and are currently in some way, shape or form farming safety rating, getting used to being close to another car is a skill you need to learn and a lot of fun to practice for me personally. Please don't hit me, bro. There's no room here, clearly. You can see that.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Staying very close to the car ahead, learning and understanding the concertina effect and how you have to brake in a very different place. It's all physics. I'm desperately trying not to hit any cars here, but it's not easy. It is really not easy, I'll be honest. Okay. Oh, what a break from that BMW there, gee. Where's he rejoining? There he is.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, let's get away. Oh, hello. It's going to end in tears. I'm probably going to get bumped at some point, unfortunately. I hope not. I'm going to do my best not to hit the car in front of me, but I think the guy behind will run out of patience or... Oh, don't stick it up there. Oh, dear.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Damn. So we know our mission, guys. We're not being distracted from our mission. Oh yeah, say hello everyone. Oh, saying hello nearly gave me an off track there, that'd have been sad. Nope, oh poop. So mean. You need to go stretch your back, bro. Go stretch it and tell me how it feels. Do you remember me, Poop, sending in like videos and pictures to the Discord saying stretch your back like this? It was no joke. No distractions! Hello, Case. You know, mate. Did you enjoy your fantasy Porsche Cup the other day? Hello, Puny! No, Puny, you nearly made me lose it there. You are the distraction. Well done. Oh, that was horrible. That's all your fault, Puny. That's how you sleep at night. Oh. Casey, we've been on one long nostalgia trip today.
Well done, mate.
So I'll just ask you, what were your like early consoles or gaming things that you had? What was early for you? Were you like SNES, Master System, all that kind of stuff? Or were you on Amiga? Were you one of those kids? Spectrum stuff? Was that a bit old? A bit old for you, isn't it? You're not that old. You're like a PlayStation 2 kid, aren't you? Or something. Jeez, I forget how young some of you are. You just look old, Case. Let's go. Sega Game Gear, NES and SNES. I had the Atari, or my brother I should say, had the Atari Lynx, which was like a cheap version of the Game Gear. Similar game library and everything. The Atari Lynx, which was vaguely popular but not very well known. Remember when you used to put all the batteries in, how much that thing used to weigh? Once all the batteries were loaded in it. Oh. And the amount of money we'd spend on batteries and no one ever had a rechargeable one. It was horrible. Wow. Yeah, Casey, I got the original PlayStation at Christmas once. It blew my tiny mind. I could not believe what I was seeing. Genuinely couldn't believe it. Yeah, we had a Paperboy on the Atari Lynx, so I definitely enjoyed that a lot, and that was about it really, I think. Everything else was a bit... I remember there was like a platform on there, platformer that wasn't amazing, and a few other games, can't remember now. There we go. Chucky Egg, yeah. Ghouls 2 I liked a lot on the Amiga, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, 6 batteries. Oh, chunky boy. You'd be like, oh, this is alright, and you'd load it up and you'd be like, oh, okay. Like resting it on your lap to play it. It's a bit busy up here, isn't it, chaps?
Oh! On the left.
Did we get away with one there? Two go sailing by on the outside. Cheers. Our fallen comrades.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh, more trouble to come. I think you could checkered flag. Do you know what? I think that's what I used to play. The Grand Prix game, right? It was quite decent. Yeah. That was it. I love your work there, Blackbird. Definitely used to play checkered flag. Yeah, it does poop on the links. Oh. Oh, another one or two have gone. Three have gone off there. That is 5. Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we got a contact.
Car on the right.
Did we get a contact? We didn't? We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going for 0 incidents.
Losing time to the car.
I don't know, guys. Did we get an incident there? It didn't show up, did it? I was super gentle when he came flying across me. Nightmare. Oh, your dad's an absolute G. Big up your dad. My dad used to know which players to sign in Football Manager Italia 1993-94. Yeah, 7 attempts, I think. But I didn't see any contact measure. Register, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Alex. I think it's Alex, isn't it? I don't know. Hey, baby. Harbouring little man because he wants attention. Always holding on to Kulu. He loves his mummy. Always on her shoulder. My dad was quite handy at Pong on the Amiga. Pong on the Amiga? How can I say? On the Amiga, mate, we were playing Cannon Fodder and Sensible World of Soccer. Pong. Honestly. Can't tell you any of these days, Pooh. That was a slow one. Wow, I know, Blackbird. I could probably eat once a month if I used most sim racing money. No, it doesn't make a lot. It doesn't. I'm not here for the money. I think we can all safely say that. If I was, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I'm here for the vibes and the money. Give me all your money, don't get me wrong. But Poop, he gifted earlier. Thank you, Poop, for your support, as always. Love your support. There's cars behind. I'm trying to keep them away from me. I'm a bit worried about them. The sun's in a rather tricky position. Yeah, we're pulling away a bit. This is good. Bad exit there. It cost me 2 tenths. Not good. Blackbird, I'd starve. Yeah, poop would actually just diminish within a week or so. I mean, I spent hundreds of pounds on the first dance, that'll give you an idea, and I don't make much more than 100 a month. So, most of it goes back. That's the way it should work, right? The more I give back to you guys, the more people will get involved, and eventually I can take a smaller and smaller cut of a bigger and bigger pie. That'd be cool. Biggie ahead, we're closing him. We're closing up on him. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your flashy ways. And oh, we can't sing the next lyrics today. We're closing him down. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. And we've got a very dancey Kulu. Wow, I'm sure he's up for that. And he's in full dance mode with Alicia right now. Swinging from his armpits. Oh, you don't want to get out there, mate. You'll be feeling that pressure. No Valsa! Wow, I need to do that. I might do that tomorrow. Tomorrow. Let me do it tomorrow. 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 Oh dear, he's still dancing. I'm so sorry, Kulu. You okay? Oh boy. It looks like he's putting up with it for now. Only 349 subs and 800 watch hours. Yeah. True. If I can make case... yeah, right. We all would, Poop. We could make content like the content king of sim racing, then yeah, definitely we'd all be flying like Casey. His sub growth has been pretty awesome, and he deserves every sub he gets for his creativity, skills, wit, and everything else. Yep, exactly. That's very cute. Alicia's trying to currently distract me by being incredibly cute with our cat right next to where basically the camera's pointed behind it. So I got very cute scenes right behind the camera of Alicia pretty much abusing Kulu with her love. Oh, I'm brushing him, it seems. She found the brush. Four seconds, we've gapped the guys behind. I'm not worried about that threat. It's just about getting through this quickly, isn't it, I guess? Maybe I'll be a bit more concerned if he slows me down. Casey is gifted for real. Yep, he's got a lot of the things you need to be good at this. That's for sure. And if he hasn't got it, I'm sure he could fake it. But yeah. Who knows what kind of content Casey will be making in a few years, right? It'll be fun to see, won't it? You know what I'm going to be doing. I'll be dishing up some fairly mid-tier streams for you all. I'm not the best, I'm not the worst. I'm real here for a laugh, right? I've said it before so many times, I'm just very happy I've got a whole bunch of people to race with now, right? Any time we can start a server and do a race, or more importantly, create a whole league with stewards and everything, and make it all happen. So much fun. and getting more and more people into sim racing. Oh, here we go. Getting more and more people into sim racing, helping them understand it. Right, we are chasing this Lambo down, and we're both chasing down Garino, who's either crashed or something, because he's fallen back a lot. Yeah, Valter, you and David are pretty helpful, but I rely on a lot of people in the community, to be honest. Raresh has helped a hell of a lot early on with things like liveries and all sorts. Sydney, Steve was instrumental early on with a lot of the servers that we used for a long time and other stuff that he's done for us. And just being the fast guy we all wanted to chase, it always helps. Stuff like that. So I know a lot of people have been very, very helpful with this. It's been awesome. And long may it continue, right? We're not going anywhere. Oh, you don't want to be out there, bro. 5 minutes left. Oh, you're a bit wide there, bro. He's given up a bit on that.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Cheers. It's just a great community. The community. Well, look, I mean, I will say this. Thank you very much for those kind words. I dare say there are, no doubt, plenty of other communities out there with a similar kind of thing going on in terms of their vibe, right? We're not particularly unique. But I think bringing everything together, like the Discord, the fact that we stream a lot of our racing together, all of it really, the cups, the fact that people are friendly, and we've got a few very simple rules, right, that kind of make people behave just about the right way, and then everything after that is cool. So yeah, I think that mixed together does work out very nicely. And long may we just keep harboring, but you know, keep continuing it and helping it grow in that way, basically, as much as possible. Really don't want an off cut here, but my driving's gone wild since I've been chatting. But yeah, that's the basic stuff, right? I mean, I tried to make it as human as possible, right? I think we've seen that as well. Things like the meetup we did at Brands Hatch, which was awesome. And then, of course, the next one we've got at Christmas, which I'm very excited about, with the karting. And then I dare say, next summer, 24 hours of Spa, I really do hope we make that work well, because having Casey and maybe Juan and a few others there would just be absolutely perfect. I do need to see you in real life, Casey, so you kind of got to come. And just the magic of the event, to be honest. We all know how much Poop loves Spa, and I think we all do. I think having a big event at the 24 hours of Spa would just be a big thing for all of us. So yeah, trying to keep it as real as possible. With the emojis as well on Discord that we have. Right, our real faces. We're not just usernames, we're actually humans. Kind of important to remember that, I think, a lot of the time. Say hello, maybe. Oh, you're a tough cookie. I miss the old stream elements. What, I used to say Hell No and Silverstone and all the others. That, well, you know what? That was, dare I say, partly because people used to race quite hard for it, but then we kind of stopped, which is fine. You know, don't do everything all the time. And then Les, bless him, he was the absolute king, wasn't he? He used to crush all comers. I couldn't beat him. No one barely could. But it is good to see we've had Les around a few times recently, right? Although he does say he doesn't like sim racing anymore, I think, so that's a bit tricky. But good old Les, he has been around a bit, so maybe in September you'll see a few new stream element things pop up, right? We need a little refresh. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you earlier, ladies and gentlemen. So quite excitingly, I may be getting closer, to having a visual identity for the Sim Cafe, because at the moment I've got one very simple logo that I knocked up in 3 seconds on Canva, which isn't particularly useful or interesting, but it worked, you know, it's a logo. But I do want to get like a proper one It's going to look a bit different. It'll also be on the clothing and stuff as well, I guess, all that kind of thing. And yeah, we're sort of putting that together at the moment, me and an artist. Getting some drafts together. I wouldn't mind having it ready by September, but we'll see. Yeah, quite excited about that, really. Yeah, I totally agree, Poop. Poop hasn't liked sim racing for 2 years. Terrible affliction. We've got a bundle of cars behind here. We should probably shut up and drive for a minute. I fear there's one more lap, isn't there? Yeah. Leaders on the final lap now, coming up. Let's hope no one gets any brave ideas. Let's nail every braking marker. The guy in front has a wild ride. There you go, leaders on the final lap. That was good, Spoon. Car behind loses it. Perfect. He'll now be in a fight with the other cars. Lovely. Love your work, sir. We're all in it for the ELO only. Exactly. That's all we care about. 231 ain't bad. That'll help. There we go. We're probably a bit safer now. Right, Valto, it'll be your job at the end of this race to get me that safety rating info as soon as possible. If I've hit that guy, I'm gutted. I mean, what could I do in the end? I knew he was going to be somewhere. He then decided to drive across me into the pits. Oh well. Final lap of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's weird, you know, I'm going away for the summer, but in some ways it does feel like end of year vibes, like starting anew in September, because I won't be taking a break at Christmas like this at all. No sirree, we'll be doing plenty of sim racing around that time of year, but this whole month off thing, because it is going to be about a month at this rate, is, yeah, it feels like end of year almost, and we're kind of coming back new in the new year. Or September, as we like to say. Everyone can get new pens and pencils. That's my favourite thing. I stepped away. You're talking about my $1 million hair? Oh yeah, I think so. Not sure about that. I just like racing games in general. You need 2 or 3 positions to gain ELO. Oh well. As long as we're not massively losing it while I farm. That's all I can say. There we go, last few turns of the race and the evening.
The leader has finished.
The leader's finished the race. Congratulations to the leader. Is Ford up there? That's a question. Let's have a look. Ford P6, well done, sir. Well done. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Yeah, that was pretty epic, let's face it. Right. And that maybe had the potential to be a zero incident point race. Congrats everyone who finished, those who didn't, and everyone who crashed in between. There we go. Woo! There she blows. Well, let's get the pleasantries out of the way now. Thank you everybody for coming along this evening. I hope you had fun. Or something. I hope you've taken something from this evening. Whether it be a big nostalgia, big lump of nostalgia, or, you know, maybe the feeling that you're not that bad after all after watching me. Good race. Yeah, well done Ford, P6. Well done, sir. I remember dropping the big donut on the cop cars. I do not, but I do remember it being an awesome game. Well done, boss. Thank you, Dave. Very kind, sir. Great race, says Ollie. Well, I mean, you know. I'm going to go make dinner. See ya, Blackbird. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Right, okay. I'm not even... Look, I've got like a tiny bit of sweat in my eyebrow, and that's it. That aircon has kept me cold. Incredible stuff. Incredible. Right, when do we get our LFM results? How does he do it, Valto? He's so quick. Let's have a look. Is he cheating normally? Is that the idea? Have a great night. Cheers, Case. You too, buddy. I learned I need to hang myself. Thanks for that, Jeff. Right? Exactly. No, not like that, poop poop. Be careful what you say around here. Honestly. Nightmare. I need aircon. Yes, you do, Ford. Honestly, it's the best £250 I ever spent. I did it, I think, 6 or 7 years ago now. And every summer, I use it a little bit or a lot. And it's just... At night, I'm under my duvet. It is a thin duvet, but I'm still under it. So. Okay, let's have a look. Where is it? Any love letters from anyone? I doubt it. Did I also get not? It count. I think it hit. I think I got the contact. Where is it? I think the contact registered. I get a feeling. It's a shame. Yeah. 0.25 SR. Damn. That guy. I did so well avoiding everything else, and that guy just had it in for us, didn't he? Yeah, it's not bad, Valter. It's not bad. It's not bad. It is what it is, guys. Could be worse. Right, everybody, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Tomorrow we're racing at Silverstone. Come along, it'll be fun. It'll be simple fun. Silverstone races. I might make race 2 at Monza because I get a feeling no one's going to turn up. But race 1 might just work. So we'll see. I might do a race at Monza tomorrow night. Apart from that, I'll just say look out for me on the Discord and the socials. Thank you for your support, your chat, your memories, more importantly. And, well, you did pretty well, Poop, to be honest, if you're wondering. You were pretty close, Poop. Scary. No, not really, Dave. Not a lot. Just the way it goes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love inside me.